self-concept and identity. Neville talks a lot about this and often says that it's your self-concept, your concept of yourself, that determines your life, your results, your wins, your money. It is how you see yourself, how you perceive yourself. And he often says that if your concept of yourself were different from what it is right now, your life would be completely different. And this is really important when you're looking at receiving money or winning money, is that you can do all the external things. You can buy lottery tickets, you can buy scratch cards, you can enter online competitions, contests, whatever. And if inside you consider yourself not to be a winner, and I hear this from so many people. People say to me, oh, I'm not lucky. Oh, I never win a thing. And it's like, so actually this self-concept of being a winner, of being wealthy, of being the person who has quite naturally all the things that you desire. And there is a very simple little acronym, it's not a Neville one, that is be, have, do. So you have to be that person who wins things. You have to be that person who's lucky. Be that person who finds things, gets gifted things. And this is one of those things. It's not really something you can alter within the mind. Again, it's very much more a thing you can alter it through your breath work. And so your self-concept is so important. Now, Neville actually gives a very simple example of how you can shift your self-concept. So what he says to do is go into a nice relaxed state and simply repeat to yourself the phrase, I am. I am. I am. And just keep repeating that I am until you actually start to feel yourself. And the words he uses is faceless, formless, and floating. So it's like you're sort of loosening that inner being from the physical body. And again, Dr. Joe Dispenza is really good with this, with his meditations, because he has you focus on the space outside of your body. So just keep repeating, I am, till you feel that sense of the faceless, formless, floating. And Neville describes it as feeling a real sense of expansion, real sense of expansion. And what you're actually doing with that is you are loosening yourself from your present concept of yourself. And once you feel that expansion, just feel that pure sense of being, what you can then start to do is to condition that with what you want to experience. So you then go from the I am to perhaps I am wealthy, I am lucky, I am free, and then start to repeat those over and over again until, again, you get that sense of truly feeling wealthy, lucky, free, whatever it is that you want to do. Neville gives the example of this in a block of 3, and it does seem to work in the block of 3s. His example was wealthy, healthy, strong. And again, what you're doing is you are then becoming that person who naturally has your desires. And this is really, really, really important to put together with doing your scene, doing your sats. And it's also really important for the mental conversations. And Neville tells a story called The Wise and Productive Use of Money, where he talked to this very successful man, and the man said that through lessons he'd earned at school, his inner dialogue, his inner conversation was about what is the wise and productive use of money. It wasn't about making money or winning money or receiving money. Inherent in that statement is the assumption that he has money. He is a person who has money. So his inner dialogue is about the wise and productive use of it. So this, with the self-concept, and particularly in terms of what we're talking about here, is that feeling of being a winner. That feeling of being a lottery winner, a cash winner, a contest winner, and that self-concept. So try that exercise, that I am exercise. And once again, how you do that: sit quietly, relax, repeat over and over again, I am, until you start to feel that sense of faceless, formless, floating sense of pure being, and that sense of expansion. And then you can condition it with I am wealthy, I am lucky, I am free, and repeat that over and over again until you actually start to feel that as a truth in your body. And again, breath work is something else that can really help you have that sense of safety in your body to be wealthy, lucky, and free. So again, try it out. Let me know how you get on. Let me know in the comments.